Hello. I've just been over the last couple of days collating some dot points to be able to do an update on my CAA and my vasculitis and the hip operation. And but I haven't quite got to them yet. So I'm not going to go into a ton of details, but I will just say this. When I went a week ago, I went to the neurologist and I mentioned to him that my blood pressure had been high for around nearly a week, and which is very unusual because I've not had to go on any blood thinners and I've just turned 69. So I was always happy that, my blood pressure's been good, especially with CAA, because high blood pressure is not our friend if you have CAA. And what else? Oh yeah, so I went and I told him that, and so he took my blood pressure, and whereas it's normally 125, something like that, it was 157 or something like that. So we had some gaps in between, and he tried 3 more times, and it went down to 137, which is still high for me and anybody, I guess. And so we decided then that, okay, it's time to go on blood thinners, and blood pressure medication. Now, I've just turned 69, and it's not, to me, I've always been, very happy that I got this age and not had to worry about blood pressure medication. We couldn't kind of come up with a reason why it appeared to be going up when it's just, unless I'm in extreme stress, and then it does. So we decided I would go on blood pressure medication. He also said to me he was going to send me for a urine test and blood test, and I thought that was kind of like weird, because he asked me when I was going to be seeing the dermatologist, and that was going to be like it was a phone consult, and that happened today. And I didn't think really too much more of the blood test, etc., etc. Dermatologist rang, so I started the conversation with, I just better let you know that I've now got on blood pressure tablets, and I don't think that would interfere, because my neurologist checked the medication that I'm on, and it's only colchicine that I'm on. And he interrupted me and said, why has your blood pressure gone up? And I said, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know. Because I don't have a blood pressure problem, I don't think about blood pressure too much. So anyway, he said to me, I'm a bit worried about that. This is the dermatologist who's been looking after my vasculitis. He said, I'm a bit worried about that, because one thing that can happen with the vasculitis, and I've known this all the time, is it can actually damage your organs, and especially your kidneys. And that can make your blood pressure go up. So he's quite concerned, and so tomorrow I'll be doing the blood test that my neurologist won. Now I read it sort of points out that I do have vasculitis, so it hit me like a bowling ball in the chest, because I knew there was a chance that vasculitis could interfere, damage is the word actually, damage your body organs, and especially your kidneys. And so my head is actually in a spin at the moment. And of course everything is turning so slow, because whereas I was going to go tomorrow and have the blood test, the dermatologist wants me to go to my own GP and get another request for an additional urine sample, and it was urine microscopy or something like that. So yeah, my head's in a little bit of a spin. Like, I don't want another thing, I don't want another problem, and I've got to ring my GP. Well, I've rung my GP and asked for her to ring me tonight. I'm going to ask her if she can do me a referral. I can't physically get in to see her until next Wednesday. So it's Monday today and next Wednesday. And I really wanted to have all those testing done so that now when I go, she'll have the results. Dermatologist said if there's a problem with the kidneys, he wants my GP to refer me as soon as possible to kidney specialist. So yeah, so we'll have to see now where that goes. And I do feel very lightheaded. I don't think it's anything to do with my blood pressure. It was a shock but now in hindsight, when I look at what the tests were for, and I got it from my neurologist, and he even mentioned IgA, vasculitis, query, and kidney involvement. So maybe that's what he wondered as well. And because he said to me, when am I seeing the guy again? And I said, phone consult on, next week. So he said, well, I want you to take your medication, your new medication, take it for 1 week, and then go and have your blood test so that it's not falsely showing something, that might be accountable for just putting the medication, the BP medication into my body. So that's all I've got to say right now. I was this afternoon, because I did all the dot points, all the things I was going to say in these 3 little videos about my CAA, my hip replacement, and my vasculitis all separately. And I was going to do the actual videos now this afternoon, but I can't. I don't have it in me right now. So my arms hurt. I need to get a jiggly thing to hold this up when I'm talking, because my arms hurt. All right, so that's all for now. I will post that a heads up by the end of the week. Hopefully I've got just the recaps on. And we'll see where we go from here. Okay, I'll see you in the next video.